What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G Myers World. And right now we're going to be talking about the best possible theme team to put together in about 8 minutes. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop that like. We're looking for about, I don't know, maybe we'll go 93.6 likes. Who's going to be the first to write it in the comments? Go. But that's besides the point. We're going to be talking about, like I said, theme teams. We're going to break it down between 3 and 8 minutes. So what are we doing? What's the best theme team right now? Realistically, the Raiders theme team is no longer the #1 theme team, but it's one that I would prefer for anybody that's, you know, just playing the game. Even if you're casual or whatever, I would figure that you would have a lot more success and it'll be a lot easier for you to put together a Raiders theme team with players that did not actually play for the Raiders. The 49ers is going to be right there also, and then you got the Cowboys and you got the Broncos. I was going to say top 3, but like those 4 are something that I would highly recommend. Now, what am I looking for as far as receiver? Out of the theme teams I just named, Randy Moss played for the Raiders and the Niners. All right. As far as the Broncos and the Cowboys, Ed Too Tall Jones is a receiver that a lot of you guys saw me just dominate with. Obviously, we got him to 97 speed. He's going to be getting a golden ticket very, very soon. I'm not worried about it, though, because I believe that they'll get him as close to 99 speed as possible with the golden ticket, regardless of theme team. So I'm not overly worried about that. But we're going to go ahead and break down why I believe the Raiders theme team is pretty good as far as the boosts that go on. Number 1, Eric Dickerson. All right. Now, remember, he played for several teams, so you can look at it based on what you're actually looking for. Whether it's defense, offense, whatever your main players are. Some of you are diehard players for teams. Like, I've actually met real life Falcon fans, and I'm like amazed, bro. It's like, oh my God, it's like discovering the wheel. It's like, are you serious? Like, you can literally do, or you know, you can have any team in the world to root for, and you root for one of the worst teams in the National Football League. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I know you guys are like, yo, G, you back on my Falcons again, but I can never forget 28-3. Like, it's not something that you wake up from, you're like, you know what? It just happened, let's move on. Like, that stays with you. Like, you're going to be dead, and you're going to be still thinking about it, and nobody even knows how your brain's still working and you're dead. That's how bad that comeback was. But anyway, getting back to this, he's a Raider. So that boost for 99 speed, obviously there are strat cards that you can use for halfbacks, but only demons do that. Most usable strat cards are going to be the wide receiver ones and the cornerback ones. So let me jump over there real quick to let you guys see what's going on. So the in the zone, and it got to be different ones. One of them is pursuit in this case. This one has pursuit and speed at the bottom 2. And then the other one, I believe, has awareness. All right. Oh, no, tackle and speed. They cannot stack if they're the same exact strat card. I've been getting that question all year. I've put it in several videos, and you guys still ask me about it. So if you can spread that word, let your fellow people in the community know you can't stack identical strat cards, right? So deep route specialist, awareness and speed for one, and then the other one has spec catch and speed. And this is for the wide receivers, which is very, very key. That's how everybody gets the +2 outside of everything else that's going on. So now, let's go ahead and get back to what is actually going on. What else makes the Raiders exciting? Bo Jackson. Now, Bo is one of those unique cards that when his next card drops, it's going to be a wrap. I love the way he moves, but the 97 speed right now doesn't really help us a lot. Jerry Rice, he played for several teams, also Niners, Raiders, things like that. As far as O-line, other than Trent Brown playing for them, but he also played for the Patriots, it's not really that boosted, it's not boosted like that. Like the Packers have a really sick one. There's a lot of teams that if you just want to run the ball with really, really strong linemen, you would probably go another theme team if that's your ideal situation. But Darren Waller, being 6'6" and being so fast, is one of the better tight ends in the game. And that's primarily why we actually have it. Now, look, the Raiders theme team is probably going to go down in value once golden tickets drop, because you'll be able to use so many players that are 99s already, and you won't really need the additional boost. But a 6'6" guy with a 97 speed, how do you beat that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something like, all right, I'm going to throw it up and we're going to see what's going to happen. And EA kind of gives you leeway with throwing the ball up in the air, so you can be successful regularly doing that. That is a very important task right there. So that's one of the major reasons. Now, when you look at everything else that it adds, there's nothing right now that's making it overly exciting for me. Lawrence Taylor's not a Raider. Max Crosby is. That's a huge pickup. Divine Deablo, obviously. But we don't use a lot of other players. Warren Sapp jumps in there. Marcus Davenport is obviously one of the Season 3 players. But this guy is a stud, right? There's a lot of things going on with it. But a lot of other teams have been able to get faster linemen right now. So this is not really a selling point. Because even though you do have Khalil Mack, he's also with the Bears, you know, there's fast and strong players for like every team right now. But the key thing is the players that get the boost, they actually are helping out the squad a lot. Like Divine Deablo, he actually plays corner for me. But you got to remember, his speed is already 97. So you don't need a theme team for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I still have the strat cards. He's only getting 2. He's eligible for +4. You know what I'm saying? So those are things that you can look at and try to adjust it, because realistically, as the game gets older, the theme team becomes more and more obsolete. By the time the golden tickets drop, it won't matter what team you're on. I would be better off making a guy like Lawrence Taylor faster and worry about everything else afterwards. You know, like, just to give you guys an idea, because you want to make sure that certain key plays are fast. Like, I don't play Randy Moss. And then even with the way that I have my specialist with Kyle Pitts, he's already naturally fast. Would it make sense for me to just have, you know, a Falcons theme team and make him 99 speed? That could be something that we can do. Because you see what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter about the other players, because I'm only utilizing a certain number of players. And unless the player actually needs the +4, you know, you get 2 from the theme team, and then with the cornerbacks you get something, and with the wide receivers you get it. I don't really need much. And that's the issue that I want to make you guys understand. Now, as far as the strat cards only applying to the wide receivers, that makes it more difficult if I go away from the Raiders, because if I'm not going Ravens, it becomes more difficult with Darren Waller. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the benefit of it. But remember, we don't know all the confirmed golden tickets yet, but you can kind of figure that it's not going to be many cards that is this guy's height and weight that's running around being weird like this and just doing whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? So I would recommend that, you know, you take a look at this. Now, as far as Niner theme team, really quickly, the only thing that's really exciting about the Niner theme team to me is that Vernon Davis is a flat out 99 speed. All right. Also, he played for several other teams, Niners, Broncos, you know, Washington football team. So when you look at the Niners as another team that's like souped up, they have a lot of players there also. You know, Reggie Bush, a lot of these guys that actually played a little bit there, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, all those guys. They just got a center for their team and stuff like that. But there's nothing else really crazy as far as, you know, the skill positions and things like that that you can't get with the same boost from a strat card right now at this point. Right? The Cowboys are also OP. They have a really, really solid O-line. If you were looking for something like that, like, again, if you want to run the ball. And then the Broncos are really good. They got 6'4" receivers that are super fast as well. So I would lean towards the taller tight ends and the players that make more plays, as opposed to just going with a random willy-nilly theme team. And I think right now, for most of you guys that are starting out, the Raiders would probably be your best bet until golden tickets drop, and then we figure it out from there. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having a beautiful and blessed day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.